Farming materials in Core Keeper can be very time consuming, and sometimes you'll have to travel a considerable distance to get what you need. Luckily, there are a few materials you can gather to create your own source of income, such as mob farms. And in this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to get started. The example I'll show in this video involves orange slime and lava. It's very simple and takes very little time to set up. We'll begin by digging out an area suitable for farming. Size doesn't really matter so much, but you want to make it a decent size as it'll increase the number of spawns. Once you've dug out an area, you can start placing orange slime on the floor. Do this until the entire room is filled with slime. This will make orange slime spawn over time, and you could just leave it like this if you really wanted to. You'd probably only want to do this if you plan on killing the slime manually to increase combat skill. The more efficient way of dealing with the slime is having an item take care of them for you, and that's exactly what we're going to do next. So for this you'll need a ton of spike traps which cost 1 tin bar to craft. Then spread them around the room evenly. Placement doesn't matter so much, you could fill the entire room with traps, but it's really not needed. The mobs tend to walk over the traps eventually, so don't worry about that. And just in case you were wondering, mobs will still spawn on the slime that have traps on top, so don't worry about that either. It probably goes without saying, the bigger the farm, the more mobs it will spawn, so maybe size matters? You know what else matters? Leaving a like on this video. Ha! That was a sneaky one. As for how often the mobs will spawn, well, unfortunately I can't provide the numbers. I'd recommend just leaving this generating in the background when you're AFK or off exploring, and when you come back you'll have tons of items waiting to be collected. Speaking of collection, there are some advanced endgame type farms using electronics. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. As for other mob farms, well, you can use exactly the same methods and you'll get the same results. So far I've done this with many different types of slime and lava mobs, and it works really well. As for the loot that drops from these mobs, well, their loot pool consists of food, seeds, accessories, figurines to place on display, and even valuables. And if you want to know what to do with all these valuables, then you need to watch this video next.